Hello, my name is Michael O'Keefe, aka The Movie Wizard. If you enjoy this interview and want to hear more top-notch film industry conversations, please press the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell to stay in the know. Alright, hello. So, tell me about your first piece of inspiration for Working Class Goes to Hell.
It all comes from a reality around me in Serbia. It is,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
it is a story of contemporary Serbian and Balkan society. It is also from various articles from newspapers. It is way how I feel the contemporary Balkan society. Because this film movie about transition from socialism to capitalism, and after a fall of Berlin Wall, which happens at the end of 80s, many changes are happened there. And many of East European countries, the privatization was very corrupted. And also in my movie we have ex-factory workers in a small town, and the factory was destroyed in corrupted privatization. There is many cases of corrupted privatization in Balkans, and the oligarchy is made on. There is a lot of war profiteers because the war happening during the 90s in Bosnia, in Croatia, in Kosovo, and many people made their power as a result of those wars, because they make profit.
So you think working conditions is so bad in Serbia that
the working class is dying,
and so they would become Satanists though in your movie?
Yeah. I think
that's a very funny idea.
Yeah. Because they are abandoned from church and the state, and they are trying to find solution on the dark side. They are trying to find the light and at the end of that dark tunnel, but of course they are not professional Satanists. They are clumsy Satanists, and I think that is a very important for idea. And at the end of that path, they will find out that the power is not in God or the Satan, and that the power is inside them. So that is that part of their. But I must say that that is also a film not only about the Balkan society.
Right.
It is also about the contemporary society. For me, it is a dystopian movie. It is a picture of near future, because I believe that in near future, a majority of population will be abandoned from owners of large capital, but those abandoned people, which are pushed away from the oligarchy, they will find their lost power in that darkness.
Oh, so
that is my vision. That is my vision.
I love it. And I'm wondering, like every culture has their unique folklore, especially in Europe or other parts of the world besides North America, maybe. But how much of this is like Serbian folklore, or how much of it is like how much of it is combined with your imagination?
There is not a lot of elements of Serbian folklore and Serbian superstition,
right?
Because it is all connected with Satanism, which is universal.
Yeah.
But of course, in this case, it is a clumsy practicing of Satanism, and everything else is connected with Serbian society in terms of way which are living contemporary people in the Serbia. Those pictures of contemporary life in Serbia are strongly connected with local local area, but of course there is universal elements because ordinary people now are in very tough position because they are also there is a threat by this war of Ukraine and ordinary people, ordinary men now don't know how they will live in next 1, 2 or 3 months. Next year it is very difficult situation. We can feel the serious crisis, and that's why I think the audience will recognize my messages in the movie. It is not only messages for Balkans audience. I think it is a universal message.
I think it's definitely universal, or for the West. So, what would it take for you to become a Satanist?
Huh? What? It is enough to lose the job to become a Satanist. I think I wanted to play with the idea of make connection with old cults. And because the contemporary mainstream religions are also corrupted and also are in connection with oligarchy. And for me it is interesting to use something, some outsider god, like the Satan is outsider god. It is a fallen god. And for me, I think now maybe it is more common, it is more
so you say now the Christians are the Satanists?
Huh? No, but I think Christians are not the Satanists, because I wanted to joke with the idea of in this movie to present Satan as a god for working class. That like was the idea. Yeah.
Tell me about writing. Do you do outlines? Like how do you approach writing the scripts? And how long did it take you?
Oh, in this case, it takes a few years. But I have a few new scripts. I was much more faster in writing it. But I am also writer for all my movies. And I enjoy writing, and I think I am better through every film. And that's it.
Sure. So you said you just landed in Toronto last night.
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts of Toronto? Your initial thoughts on Toronto?
Toronto. It is a very interesting town for me. It is my second time in Canada.
Okay.
First time I was in Montreal Fantasia Festival with the
I
movie.
do Fantasia too.
With the movie The Life and Death of a Porno Gang. I won the screenplay best screenplay award in 11 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll have to check that out.
And you should check that movie, because Mitch Davis put that movie on.
Who's here? He's in Toronto.
Yeah. I will see him tonight.
Great.
He put that movie in the list of his favorite movies of 2010.
Wow, that's great.
And this is my second time in Canada. I like Canada because I'm fan of David Cronenberg.
Oh yes, and this is where Videodrome was set.
And I like Canada because it is in the middle, something in the middle between USA and Europe in style.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.